And here she is. Yay, Deacon Donna.
As long as the drum rolls for the Bible and not for me, right? So, today's Bible story is from a time when Jesus went up on a mountain to teach people. I bet that's why they call it the Sermon on the Mount, right? And this sermon begins with what we call the Beatitudes. And Pastor Brian's been talking about the Beatitudes the last 2 Sundays in church. These verses aren't really rules for how God wants us to live. They're more like a description of what a faithful community looks like as they try to live God's way. And the thing is, Jesus is talking to the whole community. It's not about me living God's way and you living God's way. It's about all of us together living God's way. So today I'm going to tell the story of the Beatitudes in rhyme. So everybody keep your ears open and listen for the rhyming words. And then there are 3 places in the story where we'll repeat the phrase, "Blessed are the peacemakers." And Eric did a great job of teaching you the sign for peace, right? And I've learned that in ASL, if you're talking about a person, you go like this. So peacemaker is the sign for peace and this. So we'll repeat that phrase, "Blessed are the peacemakers," and we can make the sign for peacemaker, okay? Are you ready? Let's practice. Let's all say it together. Blessed are the peacemakers. Jesus went out one fine day. He met many people along the way. On a mountainside, he sat down. Lots of people gathered all around. Jesus spoke to the people there. There was so much that he had to share. God wants you to do your part, so do it gladly with a happy heart. Blessed are the peacemakers. Jesus taught all the people how to live God's way, starting now. Jesus told them to trust God's care. God will be with you everywhere. Jesus told them all they should do. Live the way God told you to. God wants you to help those in need. Those who are hungry, be sure to feed. Jesus told us to work for peace today, because working for peace is living God's way. Blessed are the peacemakers. The crowd loved what Jesus said. They followed him everywhere he led. Jesus can teach both you and me. We can live God's way, you see. Just remember what Jesus said. Work for peace, use your head. Blessed are the peacemakers.